The Center for Research and Policy Development on Monday released its findings on public perceptions about the Gambia's current governance architecture. More in this report by Maimuna Jaju.
The Center for Research and Policy Development, independent, non-profit, and non-partisan social research, advocacy, learning and capacity building organization committed to promoting inclusive governance. On Monday, unveiled Afrobarometer's recent findings on governance in the Gambia. The survey was conducted between May and June of this year. Speaking in a press briefing and forum of key stakeholders on Monday, Program Manager at the Center for Research and Policy Development, Mariam Davis, provides an overview of what Afrobarometer Network is all about.
Afrobarometer is a Pan-African non-partisan survey network institute that has presence in almost 42 countries within Africa. We know that data is very key, but when we talk about data within Africa, people who have gone for their master's studies, I think, will bear witness to me. We will rather write on other countries because there's not much data on Africa. So we end up writing on China and European countries, trying to link a connection to Africa. But Afrobarometer has a presence in 42 African countries and still counting. So what they do is their work is centered on democracy, governance, and quality of life. And these are some of the most important categories that we all look into or want to research on. So nowadays, this kind of data that is presented within Africa, and you can do country analysis within West Africa, within Sub-Saharan Africa. So after this presentation that Seth will take us through, he will also show you how to do an online analysis. And I think that would be very good for us as media people to be able to break down certain data to help inform people and policies.
The Center for Research and Policy Development co-founder and executive director presented the research findings of the Afrobarometer around the economic conditions and government performance.
When we look at the data at a glance, we see that more than 3/4, that is 77% of Gambians, say the country is heading in the wrong direction, a 48 percentage point increase since 2018. Economic and living conditions, only about 2 in 10 Gambians, 19%, describe the country's economic conditions as fairly good or very good, a 39-point drop since 2018 as well. Most important problems, health is the most frequently cited problem that Gambians want the government to address, followed by increasing cost of living and crime and security. Assessment of leaders' performance, a majority of Gambians disapprove of the way President, members of parliament, and local government councils have performed their jobs over the past 12 months. So what is Afrobarometer? Afrobarometer is a Pan-African non-partisan survey research network that provides reliable data on African experiences, evaluations of democracy, governance, and quality of life. The goal is to give African publics a voice in policy and decision making. Basically, we want the people to have a say in the public policy making and decision making in their countries. So since 1999, when Afrobarometer started, 9 survey rounds in up to 42 countries have been completed since then. And round 10 surveys were launched in January 2024. And as Davis mentioned, our survey took place in May of 2024.
Mr. Jau added that key findings show that more than 77% of Gambians said the country is heading to the wrong direction.
A 48 percentage point increase since 2018. In 2018 was 29%. Only about 2 in 10 Gambians, that is 19%, describe the country's economic conditions as fairly good or very good, a 39-point drop since 2018 as well. Health is the most frequently cited problem that Gambians want the government to address, followed by increasing cost of living and crime and security. And approval ratings on indicators of the government's economic performance have declined sharply compared to 2018 and 2021. So there's a graph showing basically what we've presented. Is the country going in the right direction? The question that we asked respondents was, would you say that the country is going in the wrong direction or going in the right direction? As you can see, going in the wrong direction, in 2018 it was 29 percentage point, it was 29%, but it has increased in terms of the rate to 77%. And those that said that the country was going in the right direction in 2018, which was 68%, basically also declined to 22 percentage point.
CRPD has expressed its commitment to work with grassroots, national and international actors to address the Gambia's development challenges by generating and communicating research-based knowledge to help inform policies and interventions. For Star TV News, this is Maimuna Jaju.